Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. This is my second channel, so make sure you subscribe over here. And y'all are still my dolls over here because y'all are my dolls on my main channel. But in today's video, I'll be doing a story time on how I had a best friend that played both sides. Like, she was extremely fake. But before I even get into this video, my light is kind of bad. I'm going to cut the light off. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's a little better. So, how the story time goes, I say I was going to a new school and I was starting new school like that week. And when I had started at this new school, it was a Thursday. So I only had to go Thursday and Friday. I'm still trying to get used to the school. And me not knowing no better, I didn't know who the people were really because I was starting at a new school. So let's say like on Thursday, the girls there, they seem very nice, they seem friendly, they seem like the type to just be welcoming. Whole time it's the complete opposite. So there's this one girl, I'm gonna just call her, what should I call her? I'm gonna just call her G. So I had met G on the first day I was there. She seemed real sweet. She was like, oh, you're so pretty, this and that. Like, she was just all in my face. She was like this. Like, she was a really cool person, I thought. And she was really sweet, so on and so forth. I thought she was a good person. So, tell me why me and this girl get close. She seemed cool. She seemed sweet. She's hanging out with me all the time. And people are giving me weird looks already. So, I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Like, why are people giving me weird looks? The whole time they were looking at me weird because they're already knowing like she's hanging around somebody that she don't need to be around. So me not knowing no better and nobody saying it to me, me and the girl continue to hang out every day. It's now like the second week that I'm there. Me and her continue to hang out every single day, continue to get closer. And then she starts asking me personal stuff like, oh, tell me about you and this and that. I didn't tell her nothing because you're asking me questions about myself. Yeah, you don't even know my name yet. So why am I going to tell you anything personal about myself when you don't even know my name yet? Even if you did know my name, that's just scraping the surface. You don't even got to know me. This only the second week of me being here. Not even a second week, just a couple days later. So she seems like she's just perfectly fine with me not sharing anything with her. So then I started to meet other people around the school because other girls were speaking to me too. Other kids speak to me too. Me and them started to get close. And then out of nowhere, I missed school one day because I think I had an appointment. I had an appointment or something. Because I can't remember because this situation happened a long time ago. I had an appointment or something, so I had missed like a day. While I missed a day, people are texting me telling me how G is going around saying how I was ugly and how I was this and how I was that, just completely throwing dirt on my name. So I'm like, what? And then she's going to my other friends that I've already made since I've been here and telling them, oh, you don't need to be friends with her because she this, she that. She was just saying so much out of pocket stuff and stuff that was made up at that and stuff that was lies, because you're calling a person ugly that you were just calling pretty. You're calling a person ugly that has so much self-confidence and know that nothing is wrong with them and that they're not ugly. Like, and then you're so delusional to the point you're making stuff up. So I get to school the next day and everybody's just staring at me. I'm like, hello? So then I see G. G is not speaking to me at all. She's just like more so walking past me like she don't want to speak to me, so on and so forth. So I'm hanging out with my other friends. I'm like, okay, I already heard this about you yesterday, and it wasn't even just coming from one person. It was coming from multiple people. So I already heard this about you yesterday. So if you don't want to speak to me, that's fine. I already got told about you at this point. So as I'm hanging out with the rest of my friends, people are just coming and telling me, they're like, you need to watch who you're hanging around because this girl, she's extremely messy. She loves drama. She talks junk behind your back. She always going behind all of her friends' back. She's a backstabber. So much stuff. And I'm just in shock. I'm like, because I never seen this girl to be this way. So days pass. Me and G are not speaking. I get on the bus one morning and I'm sitting with one of my other friends. And me and her are just chatting it up. And then, like directly across the seat from me on the other side of the bus is G and one of her friends who don't like me. I didn't know the girl didn't like me because I didn't know the girl because I'm new. I had, when I tell y'all, when I first went to the school, I had so many haters. Like, it would be people from grades above me, grades below me, my grade. It would be so many people, and people that was at the, because at this time it was middle school, so it would be people at the high school who was hating on me as well. And I was like, dang, all I did was came here and I didn't even want to come here. So G and her friend is sitting across from me and my friend. Me and my friend are just chatting it up. And then out of nowhere, me and my friend just stopped like talking for a second because my friend told me, she was like, hold on, be quiet for a second. I thought something was wrong, so I started looking out the window because she's on the inside, I'm on the outside, and then G's friend is on the outside, and then G is on the inside. So we stopped talking, and I overhear G calling me all types of cuss words, calling me out my name with whoever the girl was, just completely running my name in the dirt. They're sitting right across from me, but they're trying to whisper, but I can still hear them. So that's when I come to a realization, like, wow, this girl is really fake. She's really what people were saying she was, because I'm the type to not necessarily believe people the first time, but when you show me who you are and who you like, because you may be a different person around somebody else, but when it comes to me, you may be different. But if somebody is telling me about you, I'm still gonna be alert, but I still want to see how you is. She showed me what they told me. So then after that, I didn't say nothing. I just sat there because I'm just like, because I didn't care. Like, you don't even know me, so why do I have to stress or worry about anything? So every day I had missed school. Like, each day when I was out of school for like an appointment or something between the weeks, I would always hear about this girl running my name in the dirt the most when I was not there. She wouldn't do it super bad when I was there, but she would do it super bad when I wasn't there. So it got to the point where she turned this whole group of girls that I didn't even know at all against me for no reason. And it was like, you know how your haters are. Your haters, some of them become so obsessed to the point they just stalk you every chance they get. They want your life. They hate on you because they literally just do not have your life. So me not knowing whether they were haters before I came, when I first came here, or after her trying to mix stuff up or stir stuff up, I didn't mind it. They were staring at me every day, following me around every day, talking about me every day. Just the typical, what a hater is gonna do. So I didn't mind that much. It was just like, okay, y'all are just gonna stalk and be obsessed and whatever. And by the time I had went to this school, I really was not focused on other people or drama or outside stuff that did not matter. I was focused on my grades and passing my grade and trying to do good, because it was, by the time I went to the school, we only had like 2 months of school left. So I really had to be on my stuff and focus on my grades, because they were trying to say that I wasn't going to pass due to the fact that I had came so late. So that was the scary part. So me being me, I wasn't really worried about what he's saying and what she's saying and what they doing and how they feel. I wasn't focused on that. I'm the new girl, and it's females that's jealous of it. They hate it. It's females that just are secret admirers from a distance. Whatever. They don't know me, because this was my first time even going to like a school that was in that certain district. So I've never even been in that district as it is. So I wasn't worried about it. I was just like, okay. So later down the line, G starts telling these girls, oh, I think y'all should go fight her, or she thinks she's better than y'all, this and that. She starts telling them all types of stuff. When I tell y'all, this girl was so delusional, She was so delusional. She would make up stuff just to tell them. And every time I walk past, the group of girls calling me all types of H words and the T word and the B word, something every type of word. So I'm just like, when I would walk past them and they would do that, I was confused. I was like, are they talking to me? But I just kept walking because me being me, I didn't care. And in this school year, I was solo. I really was not hanging around no big groups of people or a whole lot of people. I was mainly solo. It was like one girl that I would hang out with consistently. Other than that, I was solo. So I knew I was out the way. I wasn't messing with nobody. Wasn't talking to nobody that much. And I only really had one friend. She didn't even know that much about me. So I knew I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I was just like, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. And then it was like there would just be times where I go to the bathroom. And me being known for me, when I first came to the school, none of them were used to females that wear like lace wigs and lashes and stuff, because I've always been the type of girl to be about fashion, because I just love fashion. So they knew me for that. There would be like some days where I'd take a lash break. That's normal. But my hair would still be done. I'd still be dressed up nice, my jewelry on, so on and so forth. I'd go to the bathroom. Some random girl in a grade lower than me would see me, or in a grade higher than me would see me, and they'll be like, oh, look at her thinking she all that. Like, dang, how can you be so miserable to the point you take time out to mess with somebody that's not messing with you, to mess with somebody that stays out the way, to mess with somebody that you know is pretty and does not mess with you, nor your friends, nor whoever you hang out with. A girl who's pretty on her stuff and does not mess with nobody, barely even speaks, because I was the quiet girl. So how do you have such a problem with a female like that? But then it makes sense now, because people will hate on a pretty girl that's just out the way, because they want her life. They either want to look like her, want to be her, want to have what she has, so on and so forth. So it's really just built off a jealousy thing. Excuse me. So as time passes, I'm just really starting to realize how much of a bad person G is, because I started to really see her get into so much stuff, and then it would be so bad to the point, this girl was so messy to the point where, like, multiple girls on, like, when we would go outside, multiple girls would be trying to do something to her outside, because all she did was just run around. She had no friends either. No friends. She only hung out with, okay, one thing about her, she would hang out with people that didn't like me. She would hang out with people that she know had a problem with me, or had a problem with a certain person that she was trying to target. That's the only reason why people talk to her, because she always came with drama. And you could just tell by how she looked, how she carried herself, how she talked, how she acted, that she did not like herself, and she had no sense of self, because you're just lost and confused. You're always in drama. You never care about yourself. You never take the time out to even brush your hair. But you come to school, or you're at home every day finding a way to stir up drama, start drama, stay in some mess, try and ruin somebody else's reputation, their image, and their life, and their day. Like, golly, when I tell this girl was the most messiest person I've ever met, I've dealt with some messy people. When I tell you I've dealt with messy people, I've dealt with messy people. But this girl was the messiest person I have ever met. And I stayed at this school the next year after that. G tried to, because the whole rest of the school year, that same thing went on. Towards the end of the school year, G tried to be my friend again. And I wasn't speaking to her, because I was like, you just sat here and just completely showed out for no reason at all. Because after she turned on me, it's like she got instant karma. And then I started to hear about the type of person that she was. It would be the girl trying to do something to her on the playground. And it would be, she would always stand some drama about some boys. Like, she was extremely boy obsessed. That was the main reason why so much drama started behind her, because she was so boy obsessed. And her friends, she would talk to the people that they would like to make them mad. Like, she was very boy obsessed. So that was another problem. That was the main reason. That was the kingpin of the drama. So with that being another reason for why she stayed and stuff, I started to hear about what the things she was doing outside of school, sneaking out, doing like all types of stuff. I just came to a realization like, dang, this girl really is a mess. That's why she acts the way she acts. Sometimes you just gotta look at the people that don't like you, or stay in drama all the time, or try and stir stuff up. You gotta look at them sometimes like, what do you go through? What is wrong with you? You gotta look deeper into the situation, into the person in their life. And you will always realize every single time that something is wrong with them on the inside, to the point they go around to do the things that they do. Because if a happy person is not hating, and I can tell y'all that now, because me being me, it's rare that you will ever catch me gossiping. It's rare that you will you will never catch me hating on nobody. If I don't like somebody, I simply just don't talk to them, stay away from them. And I don't just dislike people for no reason at all. So me being me, I don't understand why people turn into haters. But when I dig deeper into the behaviors behind it, and the things that can lead up to jealousy or being a hater, such as wishing that you were that person. My bad, y'all, I had to switch phones. But fast forward to my next school year, G kept trying to be my friend every single last chance she seen me, and trying to compliment me every single last chance she saw. And I would turn her down every single time. I would not speak to her. I would not say nothing to her. Nothing. Like, even when she would come in my classroom or see me face to face, I would not say a word to her, because that's the type of betrayal I would never forgive, when you're supposed to be my friend and you're purposely trying to create trouble in my life and ruin my image for no reason at all. But G was just, when I tell y'all, G was the most messiest person I've ever met in my life. I'm telling y'all. And then there would be times where she would find me on social media, and she would try and comment and be like, oh, hey, I ain't seen you in so long, up to this day. And I would literally tell her, don't ever speak to me again. You are the fakest person I've ever met. Like, I just keep it straight up with her, because don't speak to me. But anyways, yeah, y'all, that's it for my story time. I'll be posting more videos on this page and on my main page. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Dollface Maya. That's my main page. And yeah, I will see y'all next time.